This exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culver's of Oregon, welcome to Delicious. Stoughton Health, and by Pizza Pit.
Hello and welcome back to another exciting night of Panther basketball. Tonight, it's the Lady Panthers live on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. They're taking on the DeForest Norskies in a Badger Large conference battle, with the Panthers already having wrapped up at least a share of the conference. With a win tonight, Cole, they can complete sole control of the conference championship.
Yeah, Luke, and I look back to Tuesday, December 19th against the Norskies in DeForest. Panthers easy win, 65-32. I expect it to be a lot similar to that, as the Panthers have just been blowing out teams left and right, and only a couple really competitive games for the Panthers this year as they stand at 21-0 and first in the conference.
Yeah, of course, Cole. They're coming off a win in Monona Grove on Thursday night in a game that looked to be a blowout at halftime. The Panthers led the way by 23 points, but ended up only winning by 6. A large comeback effort from Monona Grove was thwarted by the Panthers late. It was really just the Panthers struggling to beat Monona Grove's press, and they turned the ball over a ton of times in the second half. If they can kind of return to that first half form we saw on Thursday night in Monona Grove, it should be another very easy win for the Panthers tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off, Luke, but I do indeed agree. And I expect DeForest to maybe open out in a press and try to mimic what Monona Grove did in that second half.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, and that's kind of what I was about to say, is that I wonder kind of how the Norskies are kind of approach the Panthers tonight, being that obviously, you know, they're kind of a juggernaut and the score last time, but if you see on the film how much they've struggled to beat the press in the last game, and really for that matter all season long, I mean, for a team that runs a full court trap really often, they're really, really not very good at breaking a press.
Yeah.
And that's something that could come down to haunt them in the playoffs if a team like Verona, who is really, really, really talented defensively, just like the Panthers, two teams that are in the same sectional. Both teams are 21-0 right now, both playing tonight to go 22-0. And it'll be interesting to kind of see as the bracket for the ladies tournament comes out tomorrow, who gets the 1 seed. Of course, obviously, if the Panthers are not able to come up with a win tonight, it'll be Verona. But if both teams improve to 22-0 and go into tomorrow as 22-0, it'll be interesting to see who gets the 1 seed and who gets the 2. But actually, the top 3 teams in the state are all in the same sectional, all in that sectional. Verona and Oregon and Arrowhead ranked inside the top 3 in the state, all going to be playing in that third of 4 sectionals. Sectional final, and that one I believe is at Muskego High School. And so obviously a tough playoff road ahead for the Panthers, who have played a lot of tough games this year. And I'm excited to kind of see how DeForest reacts to the film they saw from Thursday night, and if they come out in more of a trap look or if they kind of back off and let the Panthers get into the half court. Because the one thing the Panthers can do is if they break the press, they're going to hurt you. And against a team like DeForest, who's not probably going to do the best job of recovering off the press, they're going to get burned a lot of times if they get beat.
One thing I didn't notice about DeForest, is looking up here, Luke, is they have some pretty good size to them, and we've seen Oregon struggle a little bit with teams with good size. I think of McFarland and even Wanakee a little bit, who they played tough, or Wanakee has played tough against them, and they are a bigger size team. And I feel like DeForest it's going to be the same story in a lot of these games for the Panthers. It's going to be close early, and then I expect the Panthers to probably come out at halftime and probably have another blowout win, but you never know.
It was kind of the opposite last Thursday. I mean, usually we talk about the Panthers are a second-half team.
Yeah.
It was first half that the Panthers were really good on Thursday. But, yeah, looking at this DeForest Lady Norskies roster, we see 2 players listed at over 6 foot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players listed at 5'10" or taller. Right before we get into our pregame announcements here, I'd like to once again thank our sponsors who help make this OCA Media Sports exclusive broadcast possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. And the Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Also by Culvers of Oregon, Stoughton Health, and your local Pizza Pit. We'd again like to welcome Wisco Industries to our family of sponsors, a proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. And Forest Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance, locally owned since 1978. Now, I will pass it over to our PA announcer for the opening announcements.
Join in the singing of our national anthem. DeForest High School, Oregon High School, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Accordingly, we request your cooperation by supporting tonight's participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Athletic Director Brittany Spencer Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. Thank you to what is a cream of the crop officiating crew tonight. We have Rob Miller, Brent Yagi, and Kevin Zubke. Thank you, gentlemen, for your efforts in supporting tonight's athletes. And now, let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Norskies from DeForest, a 5'6" junior, number 2, Jordan Derlin. A 5'10" junior, number 5, Allie Armstrong. A 5'9" senior, number 10, Jada Kelleher. A 5'7" senior, number 23, Rylan Oberg. And finally, a 6' junior, number 35, Miley Kuipers. DeForest is coached by Jerry Schwen. And now, the starting lineup for your Oregon Panthers. A 5'8" senior, number 10, Kay Dizzle, Caitlin Studebaker. A 5'7" junior, number 14, Clara Tracy. A 6'1" senior, number 15, Delaney Riri Nineheis. A 5'10" junior, number 22, Olivia Nice. And finally, a 5'5" senior, number 34, Sammy Schmidt. Oregon is coached by Adam Wamsley, assisted by Dom Winters, Bill Prucknow, and Mackenzie Rognes.
Well, you know what that means. It's time for Lady Panther basketball. The 21-0 Oregon Lady Panthers coming in tonight looking to take hold and clinch the solo clinch of the Badger Large Conference title. Looking to win it outright tonight. Already have clinched a share of it on Thursday night. Panthers and Norskies will go to battle. It'll be Nineheis doing the tip versus number 35, Miley Kuipers.
It'll be interesting to see how they start, Luke, like we said pregame. Struggled in the second half against MG.
We'll see if they come out early and hot here. Let's find out. It'll be Schmidt starting things off for the Panthers. Get into that motion right away. We see Clara Tracy flashing with the left wing. Schmidt works right, stutter step, now in trouble. Faces some pressure, in some trouble, and a jump ball forced right away. Good defense from Jordan Derline, allowing Sam Schmidt no space to work.
Jordan Derline, cousin of our good friend Hayden Derline. Shout out to Hayden, man.
That's right there. Good pressure by Nice. Making the catch and shooting the 3 ball and missing is Jada Kellier, and a foul will go against DeForest. They're going to go ahead and get number 23, Rylan Oberg, on the foul. DeForest has 2 players at about the half-court line, but no real pressure being shown early. Looking to get the Panthers into the half-court and force pressure like we saw on the last possession. Entry pass to Nice is poked away by Kellier. She works down low. Euro step, left-handed lay is no good. Offensive rebound for DeForest. Second chance effort is no good. Raw rebound still loose. Schmidt can't save it out of bounds.
Well, just based off the first 2 possessions, DeForest doing a good job of clamping down on the Panther offense.
See if they can continue those great defensive ways and the Panthers come back down here next time. But right now it's the Norskies on offense as they look to get the first points of the game on the board. Right away, Kellier is blocked away by Nineheis. Offensive rebound, another chance for Kellier. Already missed 3 three-point attempts on this. And Clara Tracy puts her hands on the ball. No real reason to do so. But again, that's a costly mistake, and DeForest is going to get like a 5th chance effort here. I've already seen Kellier miss 3 three-pointers in the first 46 seconds of the game.
Don't see that very often.
Goes Oberg. Hand it to Kellier. Kellier defended outside by Nice, showing no nervousness to shoot the 3-ball. Good pressure by Studebaker, working around the screen. Nineheis pokes that one away, and a jump ball be given to the Panthers on the possession arrow. Battle down low between Miley Kuipers and Delaney Nineheis, something to watch. Both players over 6 feet tall. Now some pressure from the Norskies as Caitlin Studebaker flashes open, making the catch. She is pressured, loses the ball, goes to the floor and gets it back now. Up ahead she goes to Nineheis in transition. I say that's rather Olivia Nice. Now to Sam Schmidt. Schmidt works the free throw line, finds Studebaker. Mid-range pull-up jumper is no good, and the rebound goes to Miley Kuipers.
Similar to what we saw in the second half of MG.
Now the Norskies pushing the tempo with the miss. That was number 5, Allie Armstrong. Lily Nineheis rips down the rebound. Here's Clara Tracy. Transition 3-ball is good. And the Panthers out ahead first on a Clara Tracy 3. She has shot it great in her last 4 or 5 games. Really started the year on a low note at the 3-point line, but has found it lately. Another miss there from the Norskies, who are now 0 for 7 from the field to start the game. It's Nice. Finds Tracy in the corner. She could not get the ball, and taking it away right there, that's going to be again Kellier. Gets to the free throw line. She throws that one baseline, and out of bounds it goes. Jordan Derline could not make the save, and so far, very sloppy through 2 minutes. Both sides, Panthers lead 3-0.
I would say the Norskies are outplaying the Panthers right now. They just
can't make a shot.
Can't seem to make a shot.
We see number 25 here, the 6'1" Alexis Acquardi, sister of Jackson Acquardi, come in and take the place of Miley Kuipers. Clara Tracy catches that inbounds pass, gets the defender in the air, working through. She's poked away by Kellier, who's come up with her 3rd steal already. The ball's still loose. Tracy comes back up with it and is fouled by Jordan Derline. Again, double turnover. 7th or 8th turnover of the game already, and we're just 2 minutes and 9 seconds into the thing here. Now DeForest again showing pressure. Panthers not doing a good job breaking it. Again, struggling with that press break. It's Schmidt in trouble again. Gets doubled. In trouble and fouled. Jump ball, rather. And again, Sam Schmidt struggling to break pressure right now.
That's already her 3rd turnover of the game.
She's got to do a lot better of a job not picking her dribble up. She picks her dribble up really far out, really far away from her teammates, and gets in a lot of trouble. And a 3 from Jordan Derline knots this one up at 3 apiece. Studebaker has her pass tipped and taken away by the Norskies. That's Alexis Acquardi. Ball is still loose, now finally controlled by number 23, Rylan Oberg. Oberg working left side, picks her dribble up, Studebaker, good defense being played. Kellier dumps it off inside for Acquarty. Corner three for Derline, no good. And the rebound and a good box out. Olivia Nice, courtesy of the Clara Tracy box out right there. Here's Schmidt again, finds Studebaker. They dump it off down low for Nice. She gets doubled. Studebaker, great cut, just cannot finish. Rebound is loose.
That was the first open look the Panthers have seen down low so far today.
And Studebaker could not make a count with the left. Luckily for them, Delaney Nineheist bailing them out with an offensive rebound, as she does so often for this Panther team. And the Panthers have the ball at the baseline on the inbounds. They show a flat look here, something they do oh so very often. They have to get it over top, and Schmidt throws it right into the hands right there of Kellier. Ball still loose. Schmidt gets it back for the Panthers. Here she is, stutter step, throws it inside for Nineheist, who's fouled by number 5, Allie Armstrong right there. And again, Panthers cannot get anything going offensively right now. Very much struggling with this DeForest Norski pressure, especially given Sam Schmidt is just really struggling right now with the turnovers.
Yeah, she has 4 already, almost a 5th there. Got bailed out by the foul.
There, the Panthers in trouble again. Tracy able to come up with the loose ball. Screen set from Nineheist. Tracy kicks to the corner for Studebaker. She works it back to the top for Sam Schmidt. Schmidt resets the offense for the Panthers and dumps off to Olivia Nice. Not her spot at the top. She works inside, gets to the elbow and kicks. Nineheist shooting a 3 in. Count it. Delaney Nineheist.
Don't see that very often, Luke.
Seen it a couple times this year, but very rarely is Delaney Nineheist in a position to shoot the triple. Love to get her on the 4-out, 1-in action. Nineheist pokes that one away. The ball is loose, and Olivia Nice comes up with the steal. In transition, she goes inside with the left, missing the layup. Schmidt collects the rebound. High off the glass, no good, but the mid-range jumper, and coming down with it, that's number 23 again, Rylan Oberg. Oberg here with it, gets in some trouble, dumps it off to Derline. Derline at the left wing. Finds Acquarty. DeForest, again, looking to penetrate inside. Right now the Panthers doing a good job keeping that ball outside at the three-point line. Here's Derline again. Gets it inside now to the 6-1 Acquarty, who scores from the block. She kind of got inside at Nineheist, got to her spot, and that's about as easy of a finish as you're going to see.
First shot made, that wasn't a 3 in this one.
Studebaker makes the catch, works inside, kicks it through, and Tracy cannot make the catch. But
yep, foot was on the line.
Costly mistake there. Jada Kellier cannot keep the feet in bounds. One sub for each team. Brooke Bastian for Sam Schmidt, and for the Norskies, we see it looks like Regan Smith into the game there for Derline. Tegan Schenecker also in here for Olivia Nice. First couple of subs of the night for Coach Walmsley. Schenecker banged up from her performance in Monona Grove. Really got tossed around in that one, was hitting the floor hard about every single possession it seemed. Here's Tracy, who is fouled by Kellier right there. Kellier got the shoulder into Tracy's back when Clara was making the catch, and again, that comes with the pressure that the Norskies are bringing. It's working really well, but they're already up to 3 team fouls. Panthers still have yet to foul the Norskies. Here's Nineheist dribbling at the top. Kicks it to Schenecker in the corner. They dump it off back inside on this action, and Nineheist misses. Rebound is still loose. A lot of players down there to be a jump ball, and Oregon will maintain possession, given the possession arrow.
What a start for DeForest on, or I guess not on both ends. They've been struggling from the field, but on the defensive end.
They're really doing well. Coach Walmsley's got to figure out how to kind of break this pressure. The Panthers are not doing a good job of doing so right now. It's Nineheist at the right wing. She works, doesn't really find much. The ball's loose and poked away out of bounds. Panthers still maintaining possession, but Panthers looking very, very stagnant on offense, not moving very well.
They're getting bailed out by DeForest, just kind of poking the ball out of bounds, and Panthers keep getting possession.
If DeForest was able to get their hands like fully in control of the basketball, they'd have a couple more transition turnovers. Here's Bastian, finds Tracy. Tracy with the head fake, working inside, gets to the right block, and it's blocked away by Acquarty. It'll go out of bounds off of her, but the 6'1", Alexis Acquarty making the Panthers uncomfortable down low in the post.
We don't see Clara Tracy drive in a lot, but that was a very good drive by Tracy. Just could not finish over the 6'1" center.
Kuiper's back in for Acquarty there. We also see Kellier out of the game for the first time. On the drive, it's Studebaker. With the right hand, she finishes.
Tough shot by Studebaker.
Finishing over a couple different defenders. Your score's 8-5 Panthers now. Here's Aberg. She kicks to Derline. Pipers now over again to number 5, Allie Armstrong. Aberg, top of the key, guarded by Studebaker. Kicks to Derline. Derline, their leading scorer. Ball's pressured well by Nineheist. Can't come up with it. Kuiper, shot and one, but a travel before the shot. Nineheist putting pressure on Kuipers, not allowing her much space, but Kuipers traveled before the foul. Tracy will take a seat. Back into the game is Sam Schmidt. Again, press from DeForest. Here's Schenecker getting the catch on the inbounds. Throwing that one ahead to Studebaker. Schmidt's open. Studebaker working inside, spinning, in trouble, and is poked away by Aberg. The ball still not controlled that well, and a foul against the Panthers.
You know, Luke, this really surprised me because all year we've seen the Panthers press their opponents very efficiently, and it's been their motto on defense, and yet they somehow can't break DeForest's press.
Again, something we kind of hit on in the pregame show is the Panthers' ability to create a press defensively but not break one offensively is very weird.
It amazes me.
A lot of teams that are really good at pressing defensively are also the best teams at breaking presses offensively. The Panthers are not a team that find themselves kind of in that category. Nice, off the rebound, goes coast to coast, now gets in trouble. Finds Sam Schmidt, corner 3 is good. Cannot leave Sam Schmidt that open. She'll make you pay, and she just did. Brings the lead up to 11-5 Panthers. Derline pressured by Schmidt, and a foul against Sam Schmidt there. Got the shoulder into Rylan Oberg's face. Panthers second foul of the night. Jada Kellier will come back into the game here for Allie Armstrong, who will get her first rest of the night. We are 6.5 minutes into the game here. Panthers leading by 6, 11-5, but scoreboard does not tell the tale of the fact that DeForest, had they not been struggling really badly from the field, would be out ahead in this game almost certainly. They're shooting at a very low clip right now from the field, but are playing so well defensively. On the drive, Kellier with the right hand misses again. Offensive rebound for Kuiper. She kicks it out to Oberg, who's wide open for 3, and she misses it. Rebound is loose, and Olivia Nice rips it down. Schenecker in transition. Stutter step, goes inside, cannot finish. Letting them play right there. Both sides kind of got into one another. A couple players got tangled up. All the way, Oberg goes to the other side, coast to coast for Rylan Oberg, who just finishes right through Brooke Bastian and brings the Panther lead down to 4. Sam Schmidt goes inside, left-handed lay is no good. Olivia Nice, the follow will just miss. Hung up there forever, but fell down without any points. Oberg again will work into Schenecker, using that arm to create space. Kicks to the corner, Kuipers, head fake, drives baseline on McCabe. Brooke Bastian Skies trying to put pressure on the basketball, and a 3 is good for Jordan Derline, who cuts the Panther lead down to 1.
This is teeing up to be a game where every possession is going to be crucial, especially down the stretch here in the first half.
Sam Schmidt, they want Nice, they get it to her down low. In trouble, good cut from
pass.
Schmidt, she's fouled on the floor.
Good find from Nice.
Able to fit that into a small pocket. Sam Schmidt, good catch while having a defender draped all over, and they call the foul on the floor. Alexis Accordi, actually, rather Brinley Goninen. Goninen will come in for Jordan Derline, who has been very, very solid in this one, just making a 3 in the last possession. Bastian makes the catch. Inside it's Schenecker. Schenecker in some trouble. Kicks to Nice, head fake. Nice, you're never going to see her shoot the 3 ball. Cutting inside and finishing. That's Olivia Nice's game right there. The head fake on the triple. Just not very smart for DeForest. You see that because you got to know Olivia Nice is never going to shoot the 3 ball. You should never be elevating on a head fake from Olivia Nice out there, and that creates space for her to cut to the basket and score, but a foul against the Panthers right there. They're going to get Olivia Nice on the infraction. Panther lead again is 3 points, but we're 8 minutes and 13 seconds in. The Panthers only out ahead by 3. Very much struggling right now. Kuipers makes the catch, looking to find a pass. Good defense by McCabe. Kuipers goes baseline, creates space, high off the glass, and finishes.
Yeah, without Nineheist in, there's not a lot of girls on this Oregon team that can guard Kuipers.
Schenecker will get a free run of the hoop and again misses, but Olivia Nice comes down with it. Kicks to Bastian, her 3, high off the glass, no good. That one will be controlled by Brinley Gonanen. She's doubled, and Olivia Nice coming in to collect the jump ball. It will stay with the Norskies, but a good effort from Olivia Nice, flipping the possession arrow right there. We see Nienhuis and Tracy back into the game. Reese McCabe and Tegan Schenecker will take a break right here for the Panthers. So now with Nienhuis back on the floor, matching her up with Miley Kuipers, we'll hopefully see Kuipers not as prevalent low in the post there. On the kick, Gonanen driving, and an offensive foul. No, they get it on Tracy for extending the arm. Thought they were going to call it on Gonanen for extending her arm. That's what the signal was. It's an incorrect signal right there. Or rather, an incorrect pointing of the arm, I would say. Pointed the wrong direction. Had me thrown off. Gonanen will inbound to the corner right there. That's great pressure for Matt Bastian. Allie Armstrong with it. Rather, that's going to actually be Reagan Smith. Oberg finds Kellier. Kellier, shown the ability to shoot the three, has not yet connected on one. Shot 3 threes in the first 45 seconds of the game, missed all of them. Here's Smith, finds Kuipers to the corner. Kellier right here with it. Screen set, Kellier shoots the three, high, arcing, it's good. And the Norskies take the lead. 15-13, DeForest is out ahead. Bastian goes inside and is fouled on the way up by Kuipers there. Panthers struggling offensively, doing fine defensively. Not great, not bad defensively. Bastian will shoot 2 here. 1 sub for each side. Bastian makes the first. Studebaker checking in for the shooter. Alexis Accardi back into the game, takes Kuipers' place. Kuipers just her first foul. DeForest already no fouls to give. Panthers will shoot free throws for the rest of the way of the half. Bastian connected on the first and misses the second, but a lane violation. I believe they're going to call that on number 15, Reagan Smith. I saw that as well. I agree with the call. So Bastian's second free throw here is good the second time around. So lane violation gives the Panthers an extra point and cuts the DeForest lead. It is, I believe it's tied up now.
Yeah, it's tied. They're taking a while to put the points up.
They are. Bastian checks out now for Studebaker, off to the make. Bastian converting on both free throws. Panthers bring some pressure now, but DeForest breaks it with Kellier. She goes all the way to the lane and floats that one up, and it's good.
Good shot, not
best way to beat Nienhuis.
Yeah,
that's right.
I was just going to say, you're right.
Nice traveled right there. Could not get the ball down. Good job by Oberg. Got a hand to it. Nice couldn't get it down, and she took steps before she got the ball to the floor. Press now from the Panthers. We've seen this all year long. We see it every time the Panthers play. Coach Wamsley loves the press. Kellier with it at the right wing. DeForest calling a set out. Kellier works inside. Kick. Shot 3 for Smith is no good. Rebound comes down to Studebaker. She'll get it ahead to Sam Schmidt. Panthers want to run right here. Schmidt to Tracy. Tracy down at the 3 is blocked away. Nienhuis didn't see the block, was looking for the rebound. Instead, it's Kellier. Kellier in trouble, and Olivia Nice fouls her.
Wow.
DeForest fans and bench hyped up. Tegan Schenecker will come check in for Nice.
Panthers just look flat right now.
Got to get it going. Allie Armstrong in here. Going to take the place of Brinley Gonanen. Nice with 2 fouls now. Will have to sit for at least a couple of minutes here. You don't want to see her get 3 first-half fouls.
Yeah. We saw against Elkhorn about a month ago that Elkhorn, all their best players fouled out and ended up being the difference in that one.
Cannot have that happen to the Panthers tonight. Looks like it's not going to be an easy one right now to clinch conference, and a miss there from Kellier, who is down to 1 for 5 from 3. Studebaker will bring it back up, 5-on-5 in the half-court offense. That's a risky pass, somehow getting it to Schenecker. She kicks to Studebaker. Corner, 3 balls too strong. Nienhuis the rebound. Will get a good look inside, but misses. That's the bread and butter for Nienhuis. The ball's loose. Nienhuis goes to the ground with it. Now DeForest on the ground and a travel right there. Rather a timeout first.
Oh.
They do get the timeout off before the travel. It's always so dangerous to be on the floor with your ball and with the ball in your possession, because you're almost guaranteed to travel. Panthers, man, looking so flat. That was Delaney Nineheis's bread and butter all year has been that put-back layup, and right now just can't get it to go.
Yeah, and the thing that keeps surprising me, Luke, is the Panthers are struggling to handle the press, and yet they're so effective on the press. It just weirds me out how, they likely practice, going up against the press every day at practice, and yet they still can't handle it.
I think Coach Wamsley's seen what he's seen tonight and seen what he saw in the second half against Monona Grove. I'm going to expect a lot of press break in the next week of practices for the Panthers.
Well, we know that they practice it because they run it every game. It just baffles my mind.
I guess it's just they're more focused on the defensive part of it than breaking it against their own team, that they don't get many good looks against the press.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, the goal of every drill they're running with the press is to get the turnover and not have success offensively. So they're not looking to do well offensively, and you're not looking to draw up good press breaks. So it's not something they practice that often. Kellier with it, working inside. Now kicks outside, driving inside. There's Armstrong. Armstrong will force it back out. Kellier again for 3, and again misses, and now down to 1 for 6. Nineheis has it and is fouled right there by Armstrong. Rather, they get Reagan Smith on the foul. Nineheis would go shoot 1-1.
Kellier, like we said, 1 for 6. DeForest as a team, not a good three-point shooting team, just 26% on the year.
Jordan Durline returns to the game here. Nineheis shooting 1-1. It's been solid from the line this year. Does connect in the first. She shot great, as well as all the Panthers on Thursday night. Shot really, really well down the stretch. Had it not been for their great free throw shooting to close the game out, they could have lost on Thursday. They went 6 for 8 to end the game on free throws. And without those 6 points, it's a tie game.
That's true.
Kellier inside. It's Durline. She finishes. Gets DeForest back out with their biggest hit of the night at 3. Or ties it their biggest hit of the night. Schmidt in trouble. Works left. Kicks to the corner. It's Tracy. Didn't catch that one in her shooting pocket. Would have had a good look had she did. Schmidt makes the catch. Good hezzy. And that one couldn't get through to Nineheis. Good head fake by Tracy. Works inside at the block. Careful not to travel. Kicks out. Studebaker wide open for 3. Dumps it off inside to Nineheis, who is short on the right hand.
Durline gave Schenecker a little bit of a shove.
Most definitely. Oberg to Durline. Durline head fake. Schenecker pokes it away, but a foul. That'll be Oregon's last to give. DeForest will also shoot free throws for the rest of the way now.
Number 22, Schenecker, her first personal 6th-team foul.
Dump it off right away. Head fake for Oberg. She works inside. Again is fouled on the floor. So basket almost went down, but it wouldn't have counted either way. But now she will shoot 1-1.
Oregon number 10, Caitlin Studebaker, her first personal 7th on the team. Oberg in line, shooting bonus.
Oberg averaging 16 points per game this season.
She's shown
Leads
she's
the
willing
team
to go inside to try and finish.
Stats say that she's an 100% free throw shooter, but only 2 for 2, so definitely way off.
Definitely shot more than 2 free throws.
Haven't updated it.
Schmidt in trouble, finds Studebaker, kicks to Tracy's. Tracy's 3-ball is no good. Nineheis skies for the rebound. There's the putback. Again, misses. This time does connect, and Nineheis now, you got to get her going. Schmidt takes it away. In trouble now. Kicks to the corner. Tracy inside to Studebaker. Finds Nineheis. 4-2. A great pass for Studebaker. Timeout to Forrest, and that is the Panthers that we know right there. Those last 2 possessions. Second chance efforts, third chance efforts, great passes, and great looks, and then there's 4 points right there.
Providing a little bit of a spark. Good steal by Schmidt, and a really good kind of almost blind pass by Studebaker there that set up Nineheis for the easy layup. And, well, a lot more energy in this gym. Final 5 minutes. I think this is where the Panthers kind of try to start something going into the half.
Yeah, they've got to look right here to extend the lead, go on a run. Couple stops, couple scores, get way out ahead. Got to be the ultimate goal. It'll be DeForest the baseline with Allie Armstrong. Gets it into Oberg. Panthers pressure with Bastian and Schmidt at the three-point line there. I should say at the half-court line. That went off of Bastian. Schenecker thought it was off of Norski, or else she would have been able to grab that one. Could have been a turnover, but a mistake from Schenecker. Here's Derline. No real pressure from the Panthers. She gets the elbow very easily. Corner three for Oberg is an air ball. Studebaker looks to run. All the way inside. Gets an easy lay, but is blocked by Kellier instead. Had she gone up with two hands, I think she comes down and finishes that. On the runner, Derline misses. Schenecker collects the rebound. Schmidt back the other way. Gonna get into the half court. Studebaker, her three is no good. Looked good from here. Bastian collects the offensive rebound. Ball is still loose now. Studebaker does come up with it. She finds Schmidt, tries a deep three, and in and out. Kellier, coast to coast, does not finish. Going too fast. Panthers got to slow down and get into their offense here. It's Studebaker, again an open three. Again misses. Studebaker, or I should say Schenecker, the rebound. And a jump ball, we'll give it to Oregon.
Panthers doing a little bit better job on the offensive glass. Struggled a little bit early on, but starting to get those second and third opportunities.
Kuipers will check in after the free throw. Schenecker shooting the 1-on-1. Reese McCabe going to check in for Sam Schmidt. Kuipers for Accardi. So Sam Schmidt will sit with 4:05 to go. Probably expect her to sit for about a minute and then finish the half, I would say. Schenecker does not connect. Offensive board, Nineheist, one dribble, put back is good. That's the bread and butter we talk about with the Lady Nineheist, those put back, especially from that right block. It's always from the right block, I feel like. Allie Armstrong with it, kicks to Kellier, back to Oberg. Driving inside, that one off the foot of Nineheist. Allie Armstrong trying to fit it through the gap to get Miley Kuipers a good look from the block, just could not quite fit it in there. Oberg inbounds to Kuipers. Now Kuipers will swing to Derline. On the ground over there is Oberg, slow to get up, but now it does.
Shoe fell off.
Her shoe is off, out of bounds that goes. I think she got it back on now. It's going to stay with the Norskies. But yeah, she took a spill and then got up and was like, whoa. Shoe is not on properly. Oberg throws it over the top of Schenecker. Making the catch is Kellier at the elbow. Will just pull up in the mid-range and miss. Jeez. That time, Studebaker will be called for the foul.
Studebaker, she did not touch her. I think Oberg tripped on her shoe again, Luke. I'm going to be honest. Studebaker did not make any contact with Oberg.
I'm with you, Cole. I don't think it was a good effort from Studebaker, but she didn't commit a foul.
No. I seriously think Oberg kind of just tripped over herself, and it looked like Studebaker kind of gave her a shove.
Well, Derline and Studebaker will come out of the game. In their places are Schmidt and also number 15, Reagan Smith for DeForest. Free throw is no good, and DeForest again leaving points on the board right there. Panthers up three. Bastian was going to sprint past everyone with the left hand. Again, misses. Bastian gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and a no foul, puts it back up again, and this time goes. Brooke Bastian, immense effort, third chance points for number 4 of Oregon.
Once again, like we've seen all year, the Panthers just showing their ability just to flip the switch and now firing on all cylinders right now.
Got to keep extending this lead. Get some more stops and a couple more buckets. Kellier, head fake, goes to the baseline. Now forced back out by Schenecker. Stagger screen on the drive. It's Armstrong. Kicks to the corner. Shot three is no good. And Nineheist the rebound. Reagan Smith couldn't connect. Bastian inside. Jump stop. McCabe. Corner three ball is short. The rebound for Reagan Smith. 2:42 on the clock. Panther lead is 5. DeForest has not scored in about 4 minutes time. Oberg. Hesitation. Now we'll kick to Armstrong. Kellier in the corner. DeForest a little bit stagnant right now. Here's Kellier with it. Will work to the top of the key. Works it back now to Armstrong. Trying to penetrate, but nothing going for them. And in a timeout, DeForest, they just looked stagnant the entire possession. And so Coach Jerry Schwen calls timeout, wants to talk things over and drop a set, try and get a bucket here and cut the lead down to 3 or 2 points. Panthers have done a little better job breaking the press lately. DeForest hasn't come to it much. They've still been pressuring well defensively, but again, the Panthers' bread and butter is those second and third chance points, and the last 4 buckets in a row have come off of not the first shot of the possession.
Yeah, Panthers starting to cut down on their turnovers, and that is why they're on the little run that they are on currently.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers lead the state in second or third chance points.
I wouldn't be surprised either.
It's just the thing they do so well, and especially Lenny Ninehouse, up there with the state leaders in offensive rebounds. She just finds a way, collects them, and it's always at the right block, and then she puts it back up.
Yeah, nearly averaging 10 boards a game. I think she's at 9.7, 9.6 at the moment.
Hovering right around a double-double. She's had plenty of double-doubles in this season, just hovering right around there for a season average. Of course, Henry Kreckman, similar stories, had a couple of double-doubles, but again, it's not quite on the stat sheet as a double-double. Of course, he hasn't been scoring as much in 2024 as he did the end 2023, but on the drive, Oberg is going to miss. No foul. Good defense from Ninehuis not to reach or come down at an angle. Bastian works inside, flips that one up, no good. Bastian makes the offensive rebound again for the Panthers. Schenecker, ball's loose. Bastian, corner head fake. Works to the left elbow, now inside, kicks to Schmidt. Schmidt to Schenecker, wide open, corner 3 ball is good. And again, second chance points right there. Brooke Bastian, her 4th offensive rebound of the game as a 5'6" guard. She just chases down rebounds, but does get the reach there. Clara Tracy checking in as well as Jada Kellier.
Offensive rebounds are the main reason why the Panthers are on this 11-0 run.
Oregon Panthers forward Bastian, her second personal 19th foul.
Panthers still in single bonus, so McCabe out for Tracy, Kellier in for Reagan Smith. 1:26 to go. Panthers looking to carry at least an 8-point lead in a halftime, up 8 right now, trying to extend the lead, hopefully to double digits before the half. That one is good for Oberg, connecting on DeForest, I believe, second or third free throw of the night. They could have attempted like 7, but they've left a couple of unattempted because of misses on the front end.
Yep.
Oberg does connect on them both right there. Cuts the lead down to 6. Panthers at 1:24. Probably 2 or 3 more possessions before halftime. Panthers got to make them count. Schmidt to Bastian. They draw a setup. Stagger screen. Now Bastian inside. Wide open. Misses. Blocked away by Cardi. Clara Tracy is hit hard right there by a diving Allie Armstrong who was going for the ball. Luckily, everyone appears okay, but Tracy was going to squat down and pick that one up, and Allie Armstrong gave her a spear. Tracy, one of the best free throw shooters in the state, at the line right now. Does miss, though. Again, Tracy at home has been lackluster from the line, I would say, in the last month or so, but away from home, she's been great. Kellier kicks it right there to Oberg. Oberg with 50 seconds left. Double comes in pressure there, and a Panther foul will go against Schmidt or Bastian, and that'll be double bonus now for the Norskies.
Oberg, these would be 2 huge free throws to cut the lead to 4 at most.
She's converted on a couple already tonight. Just saw her make 2 in the last possession. Couple more here. Does convert in the front end. Subs here as we see Goninen and Smith take the place of Derline and Kellier. Oberg connects on them both. She has shot it great from the line tonight as well as she has from the field. cutting the lead to 4. Panthers with just under 50 seconds. Bastian to Ninehuis. Ninehuis to Schmidt. Screen from Ninehuis. Schmidt gets it. Now kicks to Schenecker. Down low for Ninehuis to the corner. Bastian, head fake. She goes to the block. Will lay that one up and is not fouled. Ball is loose. Bastian on the floor travels.
Well, early on in the first half, it seemed like DeForest was getting every loose ball, but ever since that timeout around the 7-6 minute mark, Oregon's been getting every loose ball, and that's a big reason why they went on that 11-0 run.
See Kellier and Derline right back in. Just wanted some defensive bodies versus Kellier and Derline more effective offensively. DeForest with 30 seconds on the game clock before halftime, looking to probably hold to the final shot of the half. Panthers gonna double the ball. Bastian, that great pressure that she brings at the top of the key always. Kellier holding now, gets to Aberg. Clock will go down to 10 seconds right now. Armstrong to Accardi. Accardi dumps it off to Armstrong. She gets to the block at the baseline. Schenecker pokes out of bounds with 2.3 seconds left. So it'll be an inbounds and probably an immediate or almost immediate shot for the Norskies, and then we'll head to halftime.
Yeah, try to get Derline or
Will it be a 4-point Panther leader
Keller.
to Ken DeForest? Cut it.
Oh.
Lob it inside. Accardi cannot finish, and we'll go to halftime.
Good inbounds play, just could not finish.
Got Accardi to her spot, and it would have cut the lead down to 2, but we'll go to break. Panthers up only 4 points. DeForest looking to upset the Panthers here and hold the Panthers off from claiming sole possession of the Badger Large Conference title. And we'll go to break here on OCA Media, back in about 7 or 8 minutes time for your second half.
Get the puck forward. Jakey has some room. A legitimate chance, and he finds the top of the net. Jakey.
And an early goal for the Panthers.
Oh, Euro step, what a move, Olivia Nice. Miles goes on the court, loses, pulls up. Oh my goodness, 7 miles.
This exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culver's of Oregon, welcome to Delicious. Stoughton Health. And by Pizza Pit.
Want to be a part of something great?
The Oregon Athletic Booster Club needs your help.
It means providing student athletes with positive experiences to help them succeed on and off the court.
Make sure I have the right gear and equipment I need to succeed.
Your donation will create a lasting impact in our community.
With your donations, you will help me in achieving my goals.
We need your support.
We are part of something great.
We welcome you back in here to half number 2 at Oregon High School. It's the Panthers out ahead of the DeForest Norskies by just 4 points on OCA Media Sports. Before we get too far into the second half, we'd like to again thank our sponsors who help make OCA Media Sports exclusive broadcasts possible with their generous support. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. By Culvers of Oregon, Stoughton Health, and your local pizza pit. We'd again like to welcome Wisco Industries to our family of sponsors. A proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. And again, Taurus Insurance is the scoreboard sponsor of OCA Media, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance, locally owned since 1978. Cole, well, Panthers did not play all that well in the first half. I think that's pretty clear, but what are you expecting from the second half Panthers? We know they have been a second half team all year.
Well, Luke, we're here again. Panthers played close with the Norskies in the first half. I expect the Panthers to come out hot and kind of extend their lead even more. It's been the same story all year.
So there's got to be something they clear up, because if you play like this in the first half against Verona, you're going to get blown out. You play like this in the first half against Arrowhead, you're going to get blown out. They cannot let the first half woes continue to bite them in the back in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, I agree. But
Panthers will start things off with Schmidt, as you were saying, Cole.
But yeah, it's been 2 bad halves because they ended MG, remember, really
That's right,
poorly.
2 bad halves in a row, but let's see if they can get things kind of rolling. But started off with a bad miss as Studebaker thought she was fouled, but it was good defense in my eyes by Miley Kuipers. On the drive, Derline gets to her spot but cannot finish. Collects her own rebound, puts it back up high off the glass, missing it. Sam Schmidt this time, the rebound for Oregon. So 2 misses to start things off, 1 for each team. Dump it off to Nice. She finally controls the ball. We'll kick it out to Studebaker. Panthers run some action for Tracy. She gets to the block, kicks, Nice. Mid-range jumper is going to be off. She gets her own rebound, gets to the left block, kicks to Schmidt. Schmidt drives inside, finds Tracy. Triple, no good. And the rebound that time for number 10, Kellier, but she's also fouled by Tracy. We are also currently experiencing some technical difficulties with our video system. We're working vigilantly to get that back up for you guys, but I'll try my best to be a radio announcer and describe as perfectly as I can. So we'll start things off at the top of the key here. For DeForest, it's Oberg. She's at the top. Kicks to Kellier right there. To the right wing. Right now, here is Brandel. Or rather, that's Jordan Derline. Left side, Kellier. Works it back to the top. Finds Kuipers. Kuipers, head fake, works to the elbow, gets to the corner, and a travel inside the paint, so a turnover, and the Panthers see Tegan Schenecker here for Caitlin Studebaker. DeForest does not come out in the press. This time they drop back. Sam Schmidt will make the catch off the inbounds and start things off for the Panthers. Dribbling up right now. She'll be met by Derline, top of the key, now gets it across the half-court line. Kicks to Schenecker at the left wing. Schenecker trying to get it inside. Now they do it Nice at the left block. Nice to the paint, steps through the defender, and misses off the side of the backboard. Rebound for Oberg in transition. Corner 3 is no good for Kellier. Now down to 1 for 7 from 3. Clara Tracy gets the rebound in the corner. Tegan Schenecker will bring it across half court for the Panthers. She finds Tracy, left wing, all the way to the corner for Sam Schmidt. Dump it off inside to Schenecker. Schenecker, fake, layup is good. And the first points of the half, courtesy of Tegan Schenecker inside the paint from that left block area. Gets to her spot with the right hand from the wrong side of the basket and connects. Good defense by Nice. The ball still does not cross the half-court line yet. Now it does. It's Oberg. Nice, slow to get up, laboring that ankle a little bit. Now she kind of gets back into things. Derline steps through in the paint and a miss. It'll be a Nice the rebound. Nice. Does look to be laboring that ankle a little bit, Cole.
Yeah, she is limping, and Adam Wamsley is trying to get her attention.
He's going to call timeout now to get her out of the game. It's her right ankle. She's feeling it. Or rather the left ankle, I think.
Not putting a lot of pressure on it.
Yeah, she is struggling to put pressure there and is going to head out of the game. And to the sideline to get checked out by our athletic trainer, Lisa Folks.
Well, that is not a good sign for the Oregon
Yeah, that's
Panthers.
not what you want to see. We saw it with Henry Kreckman last night. And again, another of the forwards for these Panthers teams going down, and we'll see how that influences things because she's so good inside the post. And see Brooke Bastion come in for her now. Again, that shortens the bench even further here. Panthers really only having 2 players off the bench now if Olivia Nice is not able to return.
And Studebaker, I believe, has 3 fouls, so a
She's
little
in
bit of foul
yeah,
trouble.
It's going to be just McCabe for a 6-woman rotation with Reese McCabe. Maybe we see Evelyn Lavoie or Summer Shaw getting some minutes to kind of relieve the Panthers, but they're in a spot right now where it's a really, really weird situation here. It's Schmidt, top of the key, finds Nice. DeForest in his zone now. It's Bassett in the right corner. Finds Schenecker, and she's fouled in the right corner by Allie Armstrong. It's DeForest's first team foul of the half. Panthers will inbound it at that right block area on the baseline. They go flat, but at the free throw line. Motion comes. Tracy to the corner. It's Schenecker on the cut off of the knee there of Allie Armstrong. It'll be another inbounds possession for the Panthers. Again, they show the flat look, but it's reversed this time on the free throw line. Schmidt gets it into Schenecker, left wing. She controls it, has not yet moved. Now she goes baseline at the left side, forced back outside. Goes top of the key for Tracy. Tracy dumps it off for Nineheis, who's pressured and fouled by number 25 right there, Alexis Accardi.
Slow start for both teams. 3 minutes in, only 2 points.
Panthers get it in right there with number 20, Schenecker, in the corner. She finds Bastion. Bastion at the top of the key. Gets it to Clara Tracy. Tracy now works top side, guarded by Kellier. Tracy finds Bastion over there at the left wing. Bastion gets a screen from Sam Schmidt. Now finds Schmidt at the left wing. To the corner. Clara Tracy in that left corner. Jab step inside. Nineheis working the left block. Kicks to Sam Schmidt. Top of the key. Three-pointer is no good. Nineheis fighting for the rebound, but Alexis Accardi comes down with it. Good job walling off Nineheis for the rebound, and back come the Norskies. Aberg. Stutter step, top of the key. She works to the left elbow. Now kicks it to Armstrong. Top of the key, it's Accardi. Accardi finds Oberg. Left wing, 3-ball is going to find the bottom of the basket. They call it a 2-point basket from the left wing. Bastion gets to the low block, kicks to Nineheis in that left corner. We see Olivia Nice doing some sprints over there on the sideline, working that ankle. Tracy, good cut, gets to her spot low in the post and finishes from the left block. Tracy, that's a good cut. No Norski reacted to it, and she was wide open on the pass from Nineheis for 2. On the cut there, Kellier misses off the right side. Rebound in the middle for Accardi. 3-ball, Oberg, no good. This time the rebound loose and a foul against DeForest's number 5, Allie Armstrong. Panthers will take over possession here, and we see number 2, that's going to be Jordan Derline, subbing back in for Jada Kellier, who will have her first rest of the second half. We're 4 minutes and 17 seconds in. Cole, Panthers leading by 6.
Well, once again, similar story to the first half that we've seen is DeForest finding open looks, just can't find the bottom of the basket.
Clara Tracy, corner, 3-ball, no good. Rebound controlled by Sam Schmidt. She goes to the baseline, left side, finds Bastion in the right wing. Jab step, works to the baseline, gets to the block, in some trouble, finds Nineheis, left wing, or I should say left block, is fouled on the way up and will go to the line for 2. Basket did not go. We see Studebaker check back in now with 3 fouls, so gotta be careful here. DeForest should look to go at her and try their best to draw a foul from her, or if she's not gonna foul and if she's gonna commit to playing clean, it's gonna be a lot easier to get baskets.
Yeah.
Nineheis does miss the first. Studebaker into the game here for Sam Schmidt, who will get her first rest of the half. We see Olivia Nice return to the top of the bench, so it appears that she's all right. Still kind of laboring that ankle a little bit, but I think she kind of worked out the pain, maybe got wrapped up. Nineheis connects in the second, brings the lead to 7 for Oregon. There's Allie Armstrong, gets to the right wing. Studebaker defending her there. Kicks to Oberg, top of the key, who will be guarded by Clara Tracy. At the left wing here, stutter step from Derline. She gets to the right block, right-handed layup is good off the high glass. Over the 6'1" Lady Nineheis, making it look easy right there. Jordan Derline over a much taller player than herself. Bastion, head fake, finds Schenecker. Schenecker gets to the right elbow, spinning in the paint, through traffic, loses the ball. Nineheist makes the catch in the corner. They want Studebaker at that right block. Nineheist instead gets to the left block and scores in the layup on the runner. It's a great shot creation by Delaney Nineheist, working all the way from the right corner to the left block for 2. Lead back to 7 for the Panthers. Allie Armstrong at the right wing. Works it back to the top of the key here for Derline. Nineheist pressuring the ball. Accardi will have it go off of Nineheist. We see Olivia Nice and Sam Schmidt return to the basketball game here. Accardi out for Miley Kuipers. We see Tracy and Nineheist out for Oregon. A great first shift for Delaney Nineheist, creating well for the Panthers here to lead the way in the second half. Here's Oberg at the left block, works to the top of the key, stutter step, gets to the right elbow and kicks outside to Derline. Derline at that right wing position, finds Kuipers at the left wing. To the corner here, good pressure as Smith pressured outside by Bastian. Now back to the top of the key for Armstrong. Derline goes baseline, gets to the right block, steps through, pressure and is blocked by Nineheist. Rather, Olivia Nice. Panthers going in transition with Bastian. She's to the right corner. Loses her dribble, gets it back at the block, and has it ripped away, but foul will be called against DeForest. Again, that's going to go against Rylan Oberg. It's DeForest's 4th team foul of the half. Still working out those technical difficulties. Bear with us, guys. I'm doing my best here for you to try and describe the game to the best of our abilities on the radio-type broadcast. Brooke Bastian took a seat there. Tegan Shenik, or I say Race McCabe actually into the game for her. Here's Nice at the left block, working on Kuipers. Spinning left-handed lay high off the glass and 1. Off that ankle injury, Olivia Nice looks none the worse for it, connecting on the layup. And Panthers' first chance to jump out ahead by double digits here, leading by 9 right now, looking to get ahead by 10. Does connect on the free throw there.
Panthers have just started to work the ball down low and starting to find those easy baskets.
Panther lead is 10. The ball's inbounded there to Oberg. She works ahead, guarded by Studebaker, and Scheneker's trailing. That goes off the foot of Oberg, out of bounds. Studebaker again, that time does a great job not fouling, but still forces the turnover. That defensive shuffle sliding down the court. Reese McCabe will inbound here at the baseline for Oregon. Panthers looking to extend that lead up to 12 or 13 points on this possession. Schmidt will bring it across the half-court line, calls the set out. They go to that split action. Schmidt driving, right elbow, goes inside to Nice. She controls, finds Scheneker at the right block, and Scheneker inside with the right hand, no good. Kuipers, the rebound for DeForest. Down the court, Oberg goes coast to coast, right block, layup is good and 1 for Oberg. They get the blocking foul on Reese McCabe at the right block, and Rylan Oberg starring right now for DeForest. They're running everything through her. She's their leading scorer, and it shows. Allie Armstrong out, in for her. That's going to be number 10. That's Jada Kellier. That shot's good. Oberg again connecting at the free throw line.
A lot of her points coming from the line.
That's right. I believe that's her 5th free throw of the night, Cole. Maybe even the 7th. Schmidt here finds Studebaker. Studebaker wants inside for Nice. Instead, Schmidt, deep three from the right wing, connects! Sam Schmidt gets the lead right back to 10, erases the and 1 attempt. Panthers coming to pressure the Norskies here. Schmidt working on Oberg. They just have nothing. 5-second violation. No, they call timeout. DeForest right before the 5-second violation. So 7.5 minutes into the game here in the second half. Panthers extend a lead from 4 to 10.
Yeah, I mean, the Panthers have just been doing their thing. They've been working the ball down low, finding the easy baskets, and
looks like we've got video back for you guys.
Awesome.
Here as we come out of the 30-second timeout.
And like we said, Luke, we expected the Panthers to start to push their lead. It's gone from 4 to 10 now here in the second half.
Be Norski basketball out of the timeout. Doing the inbounding is Reagan Smith. Nice, picks it off, but can't come up with it fully. On the drive, Derline spinning, travels. Turnover, DeForest. Panthers got to work to extend the lead. It's nice to Studebaker, to Schmidt. Schmidt at the left wing. They want nice inside. They get it to her down there. She works through the paint. Right hand off the high glass is fouled on the way up by Kuipers, I believe. Or Kellier. I get Kuipers. Rather, they call it on Rylan Oberg. That's her third foul. Could be something to monitor. Still 10:28 to go, and DeForest leading scorer in foul trouble. Nice. Front end is good. Nine Heist checking in here. We'll take Tegan Scheneker's place. Alexis Accardi comes in here for Miley Kuipers. 11-point Panther lead, their biggest of the night. Nice looking to push it to 12. Does not, but the rebound. McCabe outside. It's nice, dumps it off to Nine Heist. Nine Heist working inside at the baseline. Finds nice, good pass in the finish. Panthers now by 13.
And what do we see again, Luke? Those second and third opportunities for the Panthers. That's her fourth.
That is her fourth, so she'll have to sit for at least probably 5 or 6 minutes here. Maybe even a little bit more, but we'll see kind of as we come down the stretch how much she's needed for the rest of this game. That could spell the end for her if the Panthers can continue to extend the lead and kind of run away with things here. They get it in here to Derline. We'll work it up past the half-court line. Sam Schmidt will run with her and pokes it out of bounds. Again, this time it's the Panthers, the aggressor on defense, the second half.
Yeah, we've seen DeForest kind of go away from that press, and ever since then, the Panthers have
been having their way.
Yeah, been having their way.
DeForest should maybe look to go back to it here if they want to try and climb back into it.
I don't know why they ever switched it up, yeah.
Kellier, jab step, goes outside, shot three, high arcing, no good again. Now down to 1 for 8 from three. That goes off the Norskies out of bounds. Kellier, not her best performance from beyond the arc tonight, shooting just 1 for 8 from three. Sam Schmidt will bring things up. DeForest just shooting 26% from three this season, and it's kind of shown tonight. They've really struggled from outside.
Yeah, I've only made 3, and they've attempted well over 10 shots.
It's nice the left wing. They want to get it inside the Nine Heist, but a foul will be called away from the play. I think they called Alexis Accardi on the foul for trying to get Nine Heist off her position. Yep, exactly. Nine Heist will shoot 1 and 1. DeForest puts Oregon in the bonus. Panthers only 3 team fouls this half. DeForest was 7. And again, a lot of these team fouls are just coming from Delaney Nine Heist getting to her spot, and the Norskies trying to shoving her off of her spot. Kellier comes down with the rebound as Nine Heist couldn't connect. Schmidt puts pressure on it, almost coming up with a steal, but not quite. Derline, right block, kicks it outside for Oberg. Thought about the three, now works on Bastian behind the back, spinning to the paint, up and fouled by Bastian.
Oberg's been good tonight from the line, just 1 miss. Over half her points coming from the line.
Been hitting from the line with ease, but does miss there. Sub here for the Norskies as number 15, Reagan Smith, comes out of the game. Taking her place is number 5, Allie Armstrong. Oberg connects on the second, so 1 for 2 from the line, cuts the lead down to 12.
They gave that point to Oregon.
They did mistakenly give the point to Oregon. That is true. It is 43-31.
I wonder if they'll get that fixed.
I don't know.
They haven't noticed it.
Nobody's noticed it except for us, maybe.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. That's right. Nice, great Hezzy inside left hand, and that is picture perfect from Olivia Nice on the great. She did so well with her footwork in that post, man.
Inspirational.
Here's Armstrong. They want to work it inside to Oberg. Bastian doing a really good job denying the ball there. Oberg now spinning at the left wing. Kicks to the corner for Armstrong. Armstrong drives with that left hand, flipping it up. Nice the rebound. I don't even know if that was a shot attempt. Bastian, good, fine. They look off the defender. That's going to go off of, I believe, a Cardi out of bounds. Bastian did a great job looking off Schmidt, then delivering the pass there. Schmidt probably should have just went up with that one instead of passing it outside to Nineheis. And especially on the bounce pass from that close, that's a really, really hard pass to come down with, especially with a defender on each side.
And Nineheis was already kind of out of position, almost underneath the basket.
That's right. Clara Tracy will check back in for Reese McCabe. For DeForest, we see a Cardi come out of the game. Into the game for her is Kuipers. It's nice. Head fake. Kicks to Nineheis. Nineheis already made 1 3 tonight. Not too much of a shooting threat. It's nice. Kicks to Clara Tracy. She's a shooting threat, but does miss. Nineheis battles through, but it goes off of her head out of bounds. And she just laughs about it. Not much you can do there. Her and Kuipers battling for the rebound, and it goes off the forehead of Delaney Nineheis. Panthers still bringing pressure, up 14. Trying to get it into Oberg. Bastian doing a great job denying the basketball. Now they'll bring the double. They get it through the, thread the needle there. Armstrong gets to the right wing. Dumps it back outside of Derline. Derline looking to create on Nice now. Goes to the left side. And another 3 for Callier is no good. For Callier, missed it again. Now one for 9. Tracy will bring it up for Oregon. Timeout Panthers. 7:44 to go in the game. Panthers lead is 14. We see Tegan Schenecker checking in. We'll see who she takes out of the game after we come out of the break. But for the Panthers, again, Cole, kind of like we just talked about, it's the second half, which is the story of kind of how the Panthers do.
Yeah, and again, I don't know why DeForest ever went away from their press, because when they stopped doing it, they were up by 3, and ever since then they haven't gotten the lead back, and now they're find themselves down 14. A little too late now, I think.
Yeah, that's right, Cole. I mean, I don't really know. I understand why they went away with it, but I
mean, they were forcing a lot of Panther turnovers. We saw Schmidt have a couple turnovers. Nice had a couple turnovers. Bastian had a couple turnovers. And the Norskies were controlling everything. They just couldn't really make their shots, and they were finding their shots. Just couldn't make them. But Oregon's flipped the script. Now they're starting to press and haven't really gotten a lot of turnovers out of it, but DeForest, just a poor shooting performance again tonight.
That's right. Bastian will inbound to Sam Schmidt. Schmidt dribbles to the left wing, finds Schenecker. Kicks to Tracy. Tracy trying to feed it inside the Nineheis. They get it into her at the left block. She spins and is fouled by Oberg. That's her 4th. I believe that's Oberg's 4th, if memory serves.
Yeah, that's her 4th.
Connecting on the first there is Nineheis, extends the lead to 15. And the second as well. Panthers' biggest lead of the night now up to 16. Schmidt brings pressure, but working past it is Derline. Jump stop, kicks to Kuipers. Her mid-range jumper is too strong. Schmidt back the other way for the Panthers here. Finds Schenecker, and Schenecker was not expecting the pass. It went off of her arms. Ball is still loose. Nineheis will go to the ground, and jump ball's forced. It'll be DeForest basketball. Again, there was no real need for that pass from Sam Schmidt there. And again, another costly turnover. Well, yeah. I don't know if costly is the right term, but another turnover for her.
Well, Schenecker should have caught that pass as well. Yeah.
But Sam doesn't need to force some of these passes. She's a shot creator herself, and we know she can get to the spot, and instead of trying to pass through it, here she is again, back the other way. We'll go all the way to the elbow. Kicks to Tracy, corner 3 ball. is good. Clara Tracy connecting on the triple. Extends the lead to 19 for the Panthers. And with 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go, Cole, Panthers have returned to form again in the second half as we were expecting.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing new.
After two bad halves in a row, there's a turnover for DeForest. Nice and Schenecker into the, or Nice and Studebaker in. Neinheis and Bastian out. Cardi in for Kuiper. And Gonanen in for Derline.
The Panthers just have the ability just to flip the switch when needed, and they flipped the switch around the 5-minute mark of the first half and have not looked back, haven't given back the lead.
Schmidt working on Gonanen. Kicks to Studebaker at the left wing. Entry pass right into the hands there of Armstrong. Schenecker kind of got walled off, and that one thrown right into the hands of Sam Schmidt. Schmidt works inside. Stutter step, kicks to Schenecker, high off the glass, no good with the three-point attempt right there.
And I just want to say, Luke, we've seen the Panthers press almost in this entire game.
There's a layup by Accardi.
And they're starting to wear down the DeForest Norskies.
DeForest looks tired right now, I would say.
But the thing is that DeForest, ever since they went away from the press, Panthers have just been
all
cooking on offense.
Schmidt, now they call that dribble handoff. They don't go to it, actually. Schmidt called the dribble handoff. They didn't go to it. Neinheis misses. Schenecker, the follow's no good. That you see when Sam pats herself on the top of the head, that's the call for the dribble handoff. But they didn't go to it there, even though she called it out. Armstrong can't connect, but is fouled by Clara Tracy, and will go to the line for 2 free throws. Looking to bring the Panther lead down to 15.
Second personal, 15th foul. Armstrong to line shooting 2.
Misses on the front end, does Allie Armstrong. No subs there.
Very unique free throw routine from Allie Armstrong. Goes 0 for 2 from the line.
That's right. Tracy, stutter step, kicks to Schenecker. Schenecker gets a screen from Studebaker. Dumps it off to her now.
Looks like it should have been travel on
Tracy
Schenecker.
Barely keeping that one in bounds. Yeah, I probably would agree with that, Cole. It looked very,
Took
very
both
close.
her feet up.
That's a shot. Tracy connecting again from 3. Back the other way, it's Oberg. One more foul and she'll be done. Shot 3 again is no good from Kellier, and now down to 1 for 10 from 3 tonight is Jada Kellier. Below 5 minutes left. It's Sam Schmidt. Gets the elbow, now forces it back out to Tracy. Tracy at the top of the key, gets a screen. Shoots a 3, heat check, it's no good. Nice the rebound. We'll put it up with the right hand, is fouled on the way up by Accardi. That'll be a nice shoots. 2 of the front end will connect. Out of the game comes Accardi and Gonanen. Back into the game, returning is Miley Kuipers and number 2, Derline. Nice connecting on both attempts there. Schenecker out of the game, Neinheis back into the game. 4 minutes, 30 seconds. Panthers have still not gone away from the press. They're now up 21. Here's Armstrong. Steps outside of that corner. We'll give it to Oberg here. Oberg dribbles back to the top of the key. Finds Armstrong. Armstrong goes inside with the left hand. High off the glass and 1. Sir Armstrong's first points of the night. And that'll also end Studebaker's night. She just fouled out with 4:14 to go, but luckily at this point in the game, it's no big deal.
19-point lead.
Armstrong, her second attempt here. Will fall.
First free throw of the night now, 1 for 3 for Allie Armstrong.
That's right, does connect on the three-point play. DeForest bringing some pressure, but Schenecker wide open. Will just pull up from the mid-range. No good. Clara Tracy battling and gets the offensive rebound. Finds Sam Schmidt outside. 4-3. No good. And the rebound for DeForest. It's Derline. Rolling it ahead and making the catch is Kellier. Stutter step, goes inside at the elbow, has it taken away by Schmidt. Schmidt looks to go coast to coast. Stutter step, goes inside at the block, kicks out, nice. And the Panthers now will look to bleed the clock. Schmidt here finds Ninehuis. Ninehuis with Kellier draped on her, spinning at the free throw line, kicks to Nice. Nice inside. Jab step, left hand, no good. Ball is loose out of bounds to DeForest. That hesitation for Olivia Nice just not creating the space she was looking for.
Panthers still pressing up 18.
That's right. Coach Walmsley is no stranger to pressing at any lead, really. He kind of goes until like the last 3 minutes or so of the game, and then we'll kind of call the dogs off and call it a night if the lead is like this, which it has been a lot of times this season. Getting to her spot is Durline. She's denied by Schenecker. We'll kick it outside. Timeout to DeForest. Did not get anything of a good look there. And with 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock, it is the Panthers by 18 looking to end this one and claim the conference championship for the second straight year and improve to 22-0.
Yeah, last year winning the Badger West Conference, and I would say the Badger Large Conference.
Tougher.
A tougher and
Absolutely.
better conference, and, well, they didn't miss a stride.
The only real comp last year for the Panthers was the Reedsburg Beavers, who had Sydney Cherney, who averaged about 40 points per game on about 30 shots per game. And so, yeah, she was really, really good and averaged huge points, was a 3-time unanimous all-conference selection for Reedsburg in that Badger West, but did not cause the Panthers any trouble. Kaylin Studebaker clamped her up for like 12 points, and they went on to win by 25 to win the conference. Of course, this year things are a little bit different now that the conference is large instead of West. There's none of that pool play at the end of the year where it's like a random game at the end of the year to decide who wins between the top team of 4 on each pool in the conference. It's just whoever wins the conference, which is obviously a lot better system. I'm very much happy they went away with the old system of the Badger West and East, as they have with every sport. Of course, football was early to adapt. They're already in their second. This year was the second year of the Badger Large in football, and of course it's a little bit different with some Prairie East and West being in the conference and not having Fort Atkinson and Monona Grove in the conference. Sam Schmidt did not see the ball was poked away, allowing number 23 there, Oberg, to be fouled inside by Ninehuis. But yeah, as I was saying, the Panthers obviously in football face some Prairie East and West and don't get any opportunities to face Fort Atkinson and Monona Grove. But again, conference realignment changing very big next year in the Badger Large in football. Beaver Dam and Watertown leaving the conference to join the East Central Conference, which will be a couple conference tie-ins with the Badger Small. But the Badger Large, new look next year. DeForest will be joining the football Badger Large. Monona Grove, Fort Atkinson, Oregon, Wanakee, both Sun Prairies, and Milton. So a very tough conference. There's no easy games in there for any team, really, I would say. There's going to be a lot of close games for the next couple of years in that conference. Here's Schmidt, left wing, finds Schenecker. Panthers still looking to bleed the clock off now. DeForest still kind of pressuring the basketball, but not too much of an issue for the Panthers here, who are able to just kind of pass this one for the final 2.5 minutes here or so, trying to bleed as much off as they can before they take a shot here, as Nice was looking to find Ninehuis, but Ninehuis stopped her back cut before she came all the way across the baseline, and the Panthers turn it over. 2:15 to go. Panthers still in the press trap, but not really anymore. They kind of drop it off now. 2 minutes to go. Kellier again does not connect.
Now 1 for 11
from 3, man. She's struggled tonight from beyond the arc. That one goes off the leg out of bounds of Oberg with 1:56 to go.
Yeah, Jada Kellier, about a 30% three-point shooter on the season, averaging 15 points, but it's been an off night for just
only
1
with
for
5
11.
points, 1 for 11 from 3, and then a layup as well.
I mean, you got to think, even if she makes a couple, 2 or 3 more of those, it's probably a different ball game. It's only a 6-7 point lead for the Panthers.
Gonna see Kuipers out of the game, Accardi into the game for her. Schenecker and Tracy working together now. Tracy finds Ninehuis in the corner. Inside for Nice. Wide open. Is blocked away by Durline, the follow from Nine Heist is no good. Schenecker trying to put it up. Third chance for Schenecker. Kicks to Tracy. Tracy, head fake, goes inside. Stutters, finds Schenecker. Her three is good. Tegan Schenecker extends the lead back up to 19 for Oregon. 1.5 minutes to go. It is a formality at this point. Panthers just got to take the final seconds off the clock. It's Kellier, right corner. Finds Oberg. Behind the back, pass Schmidt. Kicks Kellier, her three. No good. 1 for 12 for Kellier. Durline can't keep it in bounds. And with 1:11 to go, I don't imagine this will be the last possession, but it could be, technically. We see here Summer Shaw, Evelyn Lavoie, Laura Schenecker, Lucy Carlson, and Kennedy Aslick. And your 5 starters plus Tegan Schenecker, plus Brooke Bastian, plus Reese McCabe. Head of the bench. And a strong hand here for the Panther faithful as the Panthers will improve to 22-0, guys. Man, what a season so far for Oregon. Their best season in school history.
By far.
It's not even close, of course. Looking to see tomorrow as the brackets come out, we'll be 22-0. Verona also got it done. They're also 22-0, so we'll see what the computer decides. It is still computer-based format. It's a kickball there from Oberg, but yeah.
So Verona is ranked number 1 in Division 1,
That correct? Is correct. On WIS Sports
on WIS Sports,
coaches poll. But of course, the whole playoff seeding is now determined by a computer, which is why kind of last year's boys team got like a 4 seed when they probably should have been more like a 6. But the computer seeding is going away after this year, I was told. A lot of people are not a fan of it. Doesn't take into account a couple things that probably should be taken into account that a human would be taken into account. But for this year, it's basically just based off strength of schedule and record. Another big thing that's kind of been an issue in the computer, like deciding the seeds, is the computer weighs every out-of-state game as playing a team that's 500, rather than if you were to go and like the boys Verona team played Lakeville North, Minnesota, which is one of the best teams in Minnesota, and only lost by about 4 points in that game. And it's going to be counted as losing to a 500 team instead of one of the best teams in the state of Minnesota, which is kind of obviously unfortunate for Verona. And it's kind of one of the reasons you don't see a lot of out-of-state games, is because coaches don't want their teams being penalized for playing good competition out of state, which is why we don't get to see a lot of kind of dream matchups from out-of-state schools there, as the layup is no good, but fouling Alexis Accardi is Summer Shaw, and Accardi with 24.0 seconds on the game clock will shoot a couple of free throws before we wrap things up. So this should be the last shots of the game. Panthers will either get a rebound and dribble it out or inbound it and dribble it out. Accardi does miss the first.
Yeah, look, well, it'll be interesting because I think it's pretty safe to say that Arrowhead will be locked in at the 3.
Yeah, given that they have
2 losses.
It'll be Verona or Oregon at the 1 and the 2.
Well, it's going to be interesting how things end up.
Obviously, not that it'll matter because both teams will host 2 playoff games, and then it's neutral site for sectionals either way. But especially in women's basketball, the difference between playing a 16 seed and a 15 seed is very small.
Yeah. Same
with even an 8 and a 7. It's really just the top 5 teams in the section that are even competitors for attempting to win regionals and sectionals. And a lot of these teams are not going to be competitive, especially like the Panthers' first game or 2 will be against a lot of lower squads. We're going to see really, really wide scoring margins.
Yeah.
Lucy Carlson is blocked there, but that is it. Panthers are the Badger Large Conference champions here in the 2023-24 season. Congratulations, ladies. They improved to 22-0, and again, are your outright Badger Large Conference champions here in 2024. Cole, your final thoughts on tonight's performance?
Yeah, well, I think the difference in the game was that DeForest just stopped with their press. They were manhandling. They were manhandling the Panthers early. It was 19-16 DeForest, and then they just went away from it, and then the Panthers controlled the rest of the game. And another thing, DeForest very lackluster on the defensive rebounds in the second half, and Oregon just got the second and third opportunities with Nine Heist and Nice, and they kicked it out for 3, and that's how they ended up winning by 19 points.
That's right. Well, of course, Cole, the girls still have 2 games before playoffs next week. They play at Lakeside Lutheran on Tuesday, and they play home on Thursday night in our final Lady Panther regular season broadcast on OCA Media. It's senior night against Beaver Dam. Looking probably that game would obviously be the game to clinch a perfect regular season, assuming they could hold on against Lakeside. And for the boys, they did come on a loss tonight against Racine Case by 4, but they return to action for 2 times next week as well. We'll have them on Friday night on OCA Media for another Friday Night Live. That's youth night, and we know what happened last youth night here at Oregon High School in the boys game. Evan Miles hit a half quarter to send the hundreds of kids that were here into a frenzy, and we had a court storm, and it's the first time I've ever seen that. But, guys, Lady Panthers are going to get a dub here, and congratulations again, guys. Conference champions here in 2023-24, 22-0. What a season for the Lady Panthers. And one more time before we say goodnight, we'd like to again thank our sponsors who help make this broadcast possible. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teaches hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. By Culver's of Oregon, Stoughton Health, and your local pizza pit. We'd again like to welcome Wisco Industries to our family of sponsors, a proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Taurus Insurance, again, once more time, our scoreboard sponsor, specializing in personal, business, and life insurance. Locally owned since 1978. Guys, it's time to cut the nets down over there on the south basket. They didn't get to cut them down last year because Reedsburg wouldn't let it happen, but this year they did. But we'll send it off here. For myself, Luke Marx, Cole Krueger, and our cameraman, Will Mayo, we thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next week. Have a good night, everyone.
This exclusive broadcast of Panther Sports is made possible in part with support from our generous sponsors. The Village of Oregon, a great place to live, work, and play. The Oregon School District, actively building competency, character, culture, and community. The Oregon Athletic Booster Club, doing great things for all Panther sports. Your membership dues directly support our student athletes. Consider becoming a booster today. The Oregon Area Cares Community Coalition. Parenting teens is hard. We're here to help. OregonAreaCares.org. Wisco Industries, proud supporter of Panther sports, celebrating our 75th anniversary in 2024. Culver's of Oregon, welcome to Delicious. Stoughton Health. And by Pizza Pit.